Guys, I'm already fucking crying. Look at her! Look at her! Oh my god!
Oh, she wanted to come?
She was psyched, though.
Oh, she was psyched. She can
No, please.
You get Absolutely.
No,
you get
you go
first,
ahead
and
and
then
get
I insist that you get my good man.
What is this?
Yeah, my next guess is it's... No. We're actually seeing that? The poor... Oh my god! I'm gonna cry again. Stop it. Shut up. Did he show up and just not go in? Oh my god, he did. I love this comedy. I'm having so much fun with this comedy TV show. Why did I just admit that to you? Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, and today is my favorite day of the year. Today is the day that The Bear Season 3 comes out. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm like trying to contain myself right now because I don't need to freak out, but I really want to. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. If they don't put that song in this season, missed opportunity. Huge missed opportunity. They have to do it, right? They have to do it. Okay. Oh, they have to do it. In case you're new here, I am obsessed with The Bear, and it's one of my favorite shows. It is on a path to become my favorite show. And I really hope it does. I really hope it does. In case you missed it, I have done a lot of other reactions to the things relating to The Bear. I did some trailer reactions where I go more in depth on why I love the show or kind of breaking down the show. And then I also recently just posted my reactions to all of The Bear Season 2, which I watched all in one day. Not gonna be doing that again, because that was a lot. So, for this season, I'm gonna be reacting to 2 episodes per video I put out. Because I do not have the patience to only do one at a time right now. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I make a lot of reaction videos and commentaries. You can follow me on all social media links in the description down below, and be sure to follow me on my Instagram because that is where I post updates about these videos and fun little memes. Trademark. I also have my very own Patreon where I post extended versions of the reactions I do to all of these. So you will be seeing extended versions of The Bear Season 3 reactions. I also still have all of the footage from my reactions for The Bear Season 2. So I could do extended versions of those if you guys are interested. Let me know. So be sure to check that out as well if you'd like to support my channel or just see extended versions of my reactions. Update on my final one-day reaction, since this video is probably going to go up before that. I'm working on it. It's another big video, so it's going to take me a while. But just know I'm also working on that one, okay? Coming soon, coming soon. I lost my mind. I lost my mind in that one. I really let it all out, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. All right, so we got 10 episodes again. Thank God. I will always wish there were more than 10 episodes, but I will take 10 over 8 tomorrow, which is a big indicator. Next, Doors, Violet, Children, Napkins, Legacy, Ice Chips, Apologies, and Forever. Forever? What does that word mean? Because that's a scary word. Forever. What does that mean? My mind automatically goes to the negative, not the positive, so that's scary. Ice Chips is another big indicator, because isn't that what you get when you're like giving birth in the hospital? So I'm gonna guess she gives birth in episode 8. There's no hour-long episodes. But the last 2 episodes are like at a 45-minute runtime, where most of them are at a 30-minute runtime. So I kind of like that. Before we do get started though, I wanted to mention some things that I missed in my video for The Bear Season 2 reactions. I have a notebook. I literally wrote this stuff down. Some things that I missed in the 1-day-long period where I binged the entire season, but have since noticed it since I have been editing those videos. So I tend to pick up on more things than I did originally. So the first and the biggest thing that I did not notice the first time is when Carmy's having that little panic attack and they do a quick cut of all these shots of Claire and also like a few other things. But at one point, there's just a bunch of shots of Claire back to back to back. One of them is a drawing that I think we have to assume that Carmy did of her. Because it is mentioned a little earlier on in the season during the Fishes episode that Carmy drew Claire. Carmy drew Claire. So this is like, that's a big deal, which I kind of already was under that assumption. Like, I kind of already got that. But I didn't realize it was that big. Like, this is a childhood crush for him. And I don't know if that's a healthy thing or not. I mean, to me, their relationship was really healthy. I think he was unable to balance that with work and the amount of effort that he needs to put into this particular job. But I still think that relationship was really healthy. So even though he did have this big crush on her in high school, I think I'm gonna minimize it because like you can have a crush on someone in high school and then go and date them later down the line and it be a good relationship. Like I don't think it has to be that big of a deal, but it's still really significant that he drew her and it's a really good drawing. Another big thing, well, something that could be a big thing, but I don't know for sure. In the Fishes episode, the flashback episode at the family dinner, there was that random lady that I mentioned. Yeah, this lady. Who are you?
Do I have to wait?
Wait for what?
Can I
Who
pick?
are you?
Do you care?
She's with Bob Odenkirk, whoever Lee is. Who, turns out, does have a line. I thought she was just an extra, but technically she was a co-star. Good for her. In that episode, she was sat next to the guy that plays Lee, Bob Odenkirk. So I assumed she was with Lee. And I don't think in that episode it was ever really mentioned, like, who she was with. But just because she was sitting right next to him at that dinner table, I'm assuming they were together. And also, I don't think in that episode she had any interactions with Cicero that would link them two. But in the finale episode, when Cicero is at the restaurant having dinner, she is the one that's next to him.
You tell Mr. Jeramovich thank you for me?
So did she go from being in a relationship with Lee to being in a relationship with Cicero? Because that's a very tight-knit group of friends. The KBL from the first season, they're the ones that I'm pretty sure invested in this original restaurant. So if that did happen, there's drama there too. And there was probably well, there could be drama. I guess they could be adult about it and there couldn't be drama. But I'm assuming there's drama. It's Chicago. Also just want to clarify, in case people were confused, why I was confused in the last episode when Carmy got stuck in the walk-in. And I kept being like, someone go get Fac. Just fix the door, just fix the door. Obviously it wasn't fixable. Took me a while to realize that. I mean, I know there was a fridge guy involved, but I just assumed that that was something that he could fix temporarily. Or at least get open. I mean, that's like a safety hazard, I feel like, but whatever. And speaking of that, the last thing I realized was that not only were all the operations of putting together this restaurant and getting it to run successfully rushed, that also means that the construction was rushed, which is never a good thing, I feel like. And we noticed a few of those issues rising up, with the door handle for one, with the toilet being messed up on their opening night or preview night or whatever. So I'm wondering if more problems like that are gonna show up. And I kind of hope they do, because if they don't, it seems a little unrealistic that everything in this construction was done properly in that amount of time. As for this season, I already made a lot of predictions in my season 3 trailer reaction and breakdown, so if you want to go check that out, feel free. But I have since devoured all of the social media clips that The Bear and FX have been putting up. Their social media team is killing it right now. So I've gotten little sneak peeks at things that I don't think are spoilers, but they're little hints. They're intriguing, you know? But one of the things I spotted was a behind the scenes shot, like a paparazzi shot or something, of them filming a funeral scene. And I'm scared. And also I think one of the episode's descriptions, the last episode of the season, the description is, this is the full sentence, another funeral. And it's the last episode of this one's gonna get me, I just know it. I'm scared. Who's it gonna be? I tried looking and seeing who all the characters are in the pictures. It seems like they're all there. My main guess would be Marcus's mom, because at the end of the last season, he got all those texts from the nurse and calls and everything. But I don't think that's a big enough deal to make it the season finale. And also, does another funeral insinuate that there was another funeral towards the beginning of the season, which could be Marcus's mom? Or is that a reference to Mikey's funeral? What is another funeral? That's also a scary, scary thing to add to that, okay? So if it's not Marcus's mom, my next guess is it's... No. No! Okay, that might be my new guess that I just came up with and I'm scared. Fuck. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, relax. So what I was gonna say before I just realized that was my next guess would be the mom. Because, logistically speaking, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. You gotta kill her off, because I don't know if they can keep affording to bring her up again and again. And she might not be available to do it even if she wanted to. So that's my main guess. But I also just guessed that maybe it's Cicero. And I really don't want it to be Cicero. But that would be a big deal. Look, I'm already crying before I know who it is. And that would affect things a lot. In terms of like the business and how would they run and who would they now owe money to. Because he's kind of like, isn't he kind of like a mob leader? But I really don't want him to die because I like that character and I love that actor. I really don't want him to die. I'm scared. Okay. I gotta stop. And when I'm back in Chicago. Here we go. I'm so excited. Okay. Love a good gas stove. Ah, the silence. Crazy. Okay, it's the next day. We're getting right into it. Carmy, how you doing, bud? Was that from last night? What did he do? This is random, but I really want to know Carmy's exact age and Sydney's exact age. I just feel the need to pin that down a little more in my head. Part 3. We're doing parts now? Okay. He's got a lot of apologizing to do. Like, sincere apologies. Richie level apologies, some might say. I am that some. Wow, he looks like he's grown up so much. And I think obviously the fact that he's now the owner of this restaurant probably contributing to that perspective. The fuck? What was that? Oh, he set the whole restaurant. Oh shit. He did all of that by himself? I mean, I know he came in before sunrise, but my god. I made a prediction in my season 3 trailer breakdown about him going full force into this and not, like, taking responsibility. French Laundry? Shut up. Is that something that the show has said for certain that he works there? Wait, am I being dumb? That's the one in New York, right? Or is that the one... No, that's Nova. I love these shots. Yes, give us all of the information. I just want to know everything about all of these people. What is this? Oh, that's the... Okay. Sorry. That's after his mom drove the car to the house. That's what that's from? I thought this was present day. That's... Okay. She witnessed the aftermath. That's crazy. It's very different. He's going somewhere now?
New York's got everything.
Oh no, okay. This is when he went to stay with, is her name Michelle? I don't think they said it straight out that he worked at the French Laundry. That's crazy! Is this the head chef in real life or something? That's really cool. Where is this? Oh.
Oh, you fucking smell like a goddamn donkey.
This, I'm guessing, is in another restaurant.
What the fuck is this shit?
But a 3 Michelin star restaurant.
Never repeat ingredients. Move on.
Never repeat ingredients. That is so counterintuitive to, like, sustainability and the environment. But that's kind of what, like, kind of the definition of living a rich, extravagant life, I guess.
That's how you do better.
The metaphor in that? Holy shit. I think my prediction from the season 3 trailer was correct. That Carmy is just gonna go full force into work hard, the whole subtract thing. He's getting rid of the joy in his life and the things that he enjoyed that he felt was taking away from him putting enough time and effort into this restaurant. And he's not going to try to apologize and own up to what he did and grovel to get back what he lost that night. Last night. We're going all over the place timeline-wise, but this is fascinating to me. Oh. See, now Neil's fixing the door. You would think the fridge guy, Tony or Tom or whatever his name was, would fix the door. The way that intro was so immersive, I didn't realize I had sat through 8 minutes already. And also I lost my train of thought so many different times. But we were given so much information that it could have been like an hour. Wow, I'm still not even done with it. My camera just died, so I had to stop. Dude, what? I don't even know where I was. I kind of want to watch it again. The way he tenses his lips when he's concentrating is just a funny thing I noticed. I don't have a particular emotion attached to it. It's kind of what I do, I'm sure. This dynamic's very interesting.
That's how you do better.
No, it's not, Carmy. No, it's not. Now, oh, non-negotiables. That is illegible, sir. The only reason I know what that said is because you say it later.
Chef.
He's next to that guy! And Will Poulter. I gotta learn his name. I think it's Shapiro. Oh. Damn! She does the hand thing too?
That's good, thank you, Chef.
What? Oh, and now he's becoming like the leader, kind of? This is fascinating!
Let's fucking go, yeah?
This is all I've
Chef,
wanted
let's
for the
fucking
past
go.
like
Got it.
2 seasons.
Got it.
Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Chef.
Chefs, quiet.
Sorry, Chef.
Oh. But which way is it supposed to be in the restaurant? Well, not supposed to be, but which way is it typically? Is it absolute quiet most of the time? Or is it a lot of yelling? Not like yelling in a bad way, but commanding. What is this? Oh, Nova. I don't know who that is. I would do the same thing. Too intimidated to, actually talk to them. I assume it's one of, like, the owners or something. Someone big. I think that means he went to Denmark to film this stuff at Nova, right? Because it looks like it's on site. So did they... Is there more to see?
What's wrong?
Just feel like maybe I'm never gonna see you again.
That's dramatic. She could just go visit him in New York. They own a house. She clearly lives a lifestyle where she could at least take one short trip at some point in her life. I love that they're just teasing all of the big stars again. What the fuck? Because you know the show didn't just pay for them to have that small of a part, so they're gonna be back later. Just so exciting. That looks good. That looks really good. That's all you get! I don't get that. Dude, what? That was incredible. That was 13 minutes! Oh, hey guys. Wait, so is this like... Is this what this whole episode is gonna be? This type of... us relearning things that happened previously? I don't know what this is. Oh, his burn. That would be such an interesting episode structure if it was.
I'm so sorry.
We made it.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, she did. And Richie.
I left you alone.
So don't let it happen again.
It was for like 2 seconds. That's what the expectation of the head chef is to do, is like to go out there and make an appearance amongst people. I get that it was a personal thing and maybe he didn't have to do it at the time he did it. But also Richie kind of pressured him into doing it.
You should call.
You think she wants to hear from you right now?
Not right this second, probably, no. Give it time.
It's not what I was talking about.
Richie?
I don't really know what I said, but I know I didn't mean it.
Oh, Richie.
And I love you. And I'm sorry. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
He left a message. I don't necessarily like that, but I liked everything he said. And Marcus. Guys, I'm already fucking crying. What the fuck? God, I love this start. I could watch this all day.
5 more seconds on these, Chef.
Chef.
You good?
Yes, Chef.
You got this?
Yes, Chef.
You sure?
Yes, Chef.
Do you need me to finish it for you?
No, Chef.
Wait, so is she harsh or not? I thought she wasn't harsh based on what we saw previously. In general, I think...
Keep the spoon, Chef.
Is that meaningful? I didn't understand that. Is there something significant about keeping a spoon? Is it like keeping a knife? In general, I think the hierarchies in kitchens are problematic, especially if they're taken advantage of. But there's something to be said for the level of respect that's shown.
Dad,
Carm?
I'm okay.
Okay.
How long after that Fishes episode did it take him to get ready to move to New York? Because her hair is very different. Or did she go get it done like the next day? She was just so traumatized. I need to watch this like 10 more times.
We're all here for you.
Oh.
Take all the time you need. You don't even need to respond to this at all.
Oh, is she sick?
So sorry. Marcus.
I'm gonna cry again. Stop it. Shut up.
I don't want a shot. I know, I understand, but we're gonna have a staring contest.
Gosh, she had to work the next day. I get that. I get that. I noticed the first thing on that non-negotiables said of the place, which I'm pretty sure is a translation of mise en place, or however you say it. But do people actually say of the place? I thought they said mise en place or whatever. Or do they say of the place too? Flowers.
You want me to finish that for you, Chef? No, Chef. You sure? Yes, Chef.
Did he take over that role?
Check that out.
What the hell is that?
Absolutely no fucking idea.
So he was still drawing when he was at Nova and at the French Laundry in New York, which I'm taking to be as a sign of contentment. Not necessarily happiness or full fulfillment in his life at that time, but he was at least content and still inspired enough to express himself creatively. So I'm thinking, based on all the facts that we've been given so far, things really didn't go super wrong for him until he started working at that other restaurant with Joel McHale, because we have clearly seen that was a terrible environment. Everything else was like, yeah, it was kind of a strict environment. Honestly, from what we've seen of the French Laundry, looks great. Looks like he learned a lot there and was possibly exhausted the whole time, but was in a good environment at least. The other one, not a good environment. It's just interesting to see that he was still drawing during those times, because I think in the present day he said he hadn't drawn in a while. So if I had to guess when that stopped, it was at the other restaurant. You hear the music? You hear the music? What? Yes, he's happy there! So what happened?
Jeez.
Sorry, Chef.
Shut up.
You shaking? Are you nervous?
No, Chef.
And Joel McHale acting that way probably made him mess up more, put the pressure on, you know? Stressed him the fuck out.
Let's lose the blood orange and the zucchini and add
Chef, just take your time thinking about that. Yes, chef. Just way longer for that to process.
Shut up.
You know that's gonna be my dish then?
Yes, chef.
And like, I would obviously ask, if it's so bad, why are you there? It's probably the prestige. Is it good? No, I don't think so. Stop.
What?
We're actually seeing that?
Let her in.
She's getting louder.
This guy's nothing, and he's nobody. Let's go!
I don't think I can do this by myself anymore.
I don't want to look away, but I also can't fucking see! We just basically saw a compilation of the majority of Carmy's life, which we already know is traumatic and messed up. So obviously I'm feeling this way. But I think I'm just in shock that they're actually showing all of this. And then they keep like hinting at Marcus. I want steak. I think this is Mikey's funeral. Okay, so based on the fact that they're showing us this funeral, I think the season finale episode's another funeral. I don't think we're gonna see another one and then that one be another one. Does that make sense? He showed up to the funeral? I thought he didn't go. Did he show up and just not go in? Oh my god, he did! Oh! What the fuck?
Where did you work before here?
I staged at the French Laundry and a family-owned restaurant.
Have you ever been to Copenhagen?
Huh? I think there's some facts that are currently mixed up in my mind. And the timeline is also mixed up in my mind.
So phenol allergy, so blood orange. Yes, chef. Thank you.
Wait. Oh. I thought he just changed the dish in general, but he just did it because someone had a fennel allergy. I thought he just took a stand and just changed it. My question is, if he wasn't even able... Oh, she's gonna like it more.
Opiate of hamachi with blood orange.
Look at her! Look at her! Oh my god! Shut up. And that was the best dish she ever ate. She said that. Kill me now. Kill me now! I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I can't handle this episode. I love how I was like, oh my god, I sat through 8 minutes of this. I can't believe they're still giving us more. It's the whole fucking episode! Dude! Was the restaurant like closed for the day? And it's silent. Oh, I need a second. Okay, wait, there's 2 things I need to say and I don't want to forget them. Okay, one is about the timeline confusion. I thought Nova was a culinary school. Noma. My bad. That was him. That was the head chef. Oh my god. Okay, here's the confusion. I thought Olivia Colman was an instructor at Noma. I've been saying Noma wrong. I thought Noma was like a restaurant, but also had a culinary school. I thought it was like a dual thing. I don't know. So I thought, my assumption was Carmy went to culinary school at Noma in Denmark. Wait. No, everything's scrambled. Okay. And I thought Olivia Colman was there. I didn't realize he also worked at her restaurant. So I thought he went to culinary school there. And then I thought the Fishes episode happened at Christmas because he was talking about living on a boat and being in Copenhagen. So confused about that. And then I thought he went to New York and worked at the French Laundry and then worked at the Michelin star restaurant with Joel McHale. Where did Carmy go to culinary school? He went to culinary school in Paris and staged in Copenhagen before moving to New York, where he eventually worked his way up Wait, where's the French Laundry? I thought it was in New York. That's California, but where was it before? Has it been in California this whole time? I thought it was in New York. Opened in 2004. Per se is, see, I knew about that restaurant, and I thought that was the French Laundry. And I thought Per se was the one in California. Okay. So the French Laundry's in California, not New York. So I guess what actually happened was he went to culinary school in Paris, which I had to look up because I don't remember them mentioning that at all. He said to Olivia Colman that he had staged at the French Laundry. So he must have gone to culinary school, gone to the French Laundry, gone to Olivia Colman's restaurant. Olivia Colman sent him to Noma, which is not also a culinary school. And then the Fishes episode happened. And then he went to New York and was with Joel McHale. So much of my perception is altered now because I was operating under very different assumptions. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, look. There's a Reddit thread titled Carmen Berzatto CV. That's what I need. I don't remember him going to culinary school in Paris. What? That was wild, the journey that I just went on. Okay, it looks like the Joel McHale restaurant that he was the sous chef at is most likely called 11 Madison Park. So at least I have something to refer to if I can remember that name, because I've never heard of it before. But also, the French Laundry? I really need to work on getting that story straight in my head. Because I had things so bass-ackwards, that's going to be a little confusing for me to get it right. You know when you think something for a really long time? Then you gotta change it. How old is Carmy and the Bear? He didn't attend college. Well, he attended culinary school. Okay, Jeremy White, 32 years old at the time I'm reading this article. Carmy's 26 in the Bear? I'm 26. This man has done so much. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, the amount that not only like he has accomplished, but been through in his life. Scary. I actually really get him more now that I know he's that young. Okay, so culinary school in Paris, the French Laundry, Ever in Chicago, Noma in Denmark, back home, and then 11 Madison Park in New York. All by the age of 26. That's insane. Like, I know he got the youngest chef award or whatever that they mentioned, I think in season 1, but that's still insane. And also, that alters my perception of him overall, because that's 4 major restaurants in this world, whether they're real or not. Whereas, like, from the information that you just generally gather in the first season, you really only actually see 11 Madison Park. Fuck. I knew I would do that. I'm pretty sure there was no mention of him being at the French Laundry. I don't know how long he was there for, but he was there. And the Ever tie-in was introduced in the show a lot later. So up until like halfway through season 2, for all of those episodes, that much content of a TV show, I didn't understand the caliber yet. Like, I got half of it. Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. Isn't that crazy? I'm just trying to explain it so that you understand the nonsense that is happening in here right now. Mind is blown. Okay. There was another thing I wanted to say. I'm pretty surprised that if Carmy wasn't even able to show up to his brother's funeral, like him getting there and being in the car, being at the funeral, and the decision to drive away, and then all the little mentions of his sister being like, I'm afraid you're going to disappear, I'm not going to see you again, blah, blah, blah. Him driving away, it sounds like he kind of made that decision to disappear and not reconnect with anyone in a very big moment. So I'm wondering what brought him back to run his brother's restaurant. Like, even if it was left to him, he knows the condition of the restaurant. And like, I'm sure ownership is kind of a good pull. Like, he owns that restaurant, but I'm kind of surprised he didn't just like let it die out. That's very fascinating. That's pretty confusing to me, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's something he had to prove to himself of being able to run the restaurant that his brother wouldn't let him be a part of. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly, but hopefully I am. That whole episode, what? I don't even know how I would describe it. It was like if Carmy's a real person and we just got a documentary on him, but it was really sad the whole time. The Rise and Fall of Carmen Berzatto. I can't believe they did that. I loved it so much, but oh my god, I'm so surprised they just gave us all that information. And it was the whole episode. I was expecting it to end after that first commercial break. What a way to start off the season, too. Just, okay. I've said it many, many times before, but I love the storytelling in this show. And I feel like this was a conscious decision to withhold this much information for this long and then just give it to us just all at once. Oh my god, that was so much to take in. I'm so happy they gave it to us. Oh my god. How am I supposed to go on? This show is amazing, and I know that. I'm well aware of that. I still wouldn't have expected it to make me cry twice in the first episode of this season. Of any of the seasons. The first episode? Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I think I can do it. I'm so excited for this season. I feel like it's gonna be so good. Episode 2, next. Oh my god! The apartment, oh my god! Where Sydney was in the restaurant and we finally got to see that too? Oh my god! Oh, I loved her outfit too and her hair and everything. And I'm pretty sure in season 1 she alluded to that exact meal and said it was the best meal she's ever had. All because she has a fennel allergy? I want to know definitively if Carmy thinks that the dish that Joel McHale, tired of saying his name, the dish that Joel McHale made, if he thought it was worse than the one he made. Wouldn't that be ironic? You're a total dick, but you're actually wrong. And it would just suck so much more if he was a total dick, but he was actually right. Alright, I gotta start over. I made it 6 seconds in. Let's try this again.
Yes? It's my bathroom time!
I need my bathroom time now.
Dad!
Sorry, baby.
The kitchen.
Put my toothbrush back, please.
Yes, chef. 10 pounds lighter.
Oh, here's the song they've been using in all the clips. I'm excited to hear this whole version of the song.
Love you, chef.
Okay, I love you too.
Please give us more on Sydney. I realized recently I don't have a strong draw to her character because we don't know a lot about her character in her past. We just found out in the last season that her mom died of lupus when she was 4, and then we know she had like a failed attempt at opening her own business. Anyway. I don't like that they're acknowledging the camera. It like takes you out of the fact that it's a story. This seems like something that should be like a behind the scenes type of thing.
Micro radish.
Is that the guy from the first season? The very first episode? I'm surprised he's still going through him to get supplies.
You gotta get this fucking beef window open, dog. These regulars are talking shit.
Yeah, we can open it tomorrow.
It can't be that easy to just decide that. What was the original opening date?
Hi.
Hi.
I said hi.
Did I not say something?
How long have you been here?
A minute.
How are you?
Okay.
Is this still the next day, or is it a next day?
How long have you been here?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, focused.
How long have you been here? I'm good. Wasn't an answer.
What's this?
Non-negotiables. That's how we do this correctly.
You good?
We gotta be excellent every day. Okay? Can you type those up and print out a bunch?
Is he sick now too? I think a cold went around through the cast.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Hold on, it's coming to me. Oh yeah, I remember now. I own the place, so whatever the fuck I want.
Sorry.
Why does he sound mad? Thought last night went good for him.
What are you asking me?
To stop spending my fucking money. Don't think I'm not seeing these fancy new earthenware fucking hippie plates.
Thank you.
Fancy new? The restaurant hasn't even opened yet. How could you have new things?
Break down all boxes before putting them in dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
Change menu every day. Constantly evolve through passion. Carm.
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
I can't waste that much time.
I think some part of my heart just broke.
Tasty shit last week.
Thank you. Morning.
Last week?
Carm?
What's up?
I don't know.
I would be so mad if I came into this situation. You created a whole new menu without her input when you were kind of giving her that responsibility the season before.
What is this?
Yeah.
Your cook was excellent, by the way.
What cook?
Thank you for saying that. But you still changed all my shit.
I fully agree with her on this. This is something I feel like she's justified in being mean about. No, she's not even mean right now. She's mad. This is crazy. This is the first scene in this whole show where there's an issue between Sydney and Carmy, and I have fully agreed with Sydney. I mean, it does help that we know that Carmy's not in a good spot right now and he's not behaving in a way that's healthy for anyone, but also for himself, but for anyone, and not healthy for this work environment. But I also think the way that Sydney is acting is fully justified. She's not being mean, she's not being passive-aggressive. She's expressing her anger in a way that is expressive. You can tell she's angry, you can tell she's mad, she's letting out her frustration, but I think it's fully justified here. And she's not doing it in a way that digs at him, she's doing it in a way that conveys her anger and her frustration to him. This is what I wanted. I don't know what changed, or if they did that on purpose. I wonder if the writers, when they were writing the scene, did they notice it was different? Or is it just the fact that Carmy shouldn't be behaving the way he is right now? I don't think so. No, she's really not being passive-aggressive or rude or snarky or anything. And also, if you gave me the responsibility in the workplace to create the menu and do this very creatively expressive thing, and that gets to be mine, I get ownership of that. And then I walk into work one day and there are, 10 new dishes just sitting there, fully created, fully made, fleshed out and everything. You gave me no heads up. But I think I know what's coming. I'd be very mad right off the bat. And I would express it. Fully agree with her on this one. Oh, thank God. I thought I was crazy and being overly judgmental of Sydney. To be fair, I did look it up and other people felt the way that I felt previously. But I still did think I was being over judgmental. But now this scene made me realize that I'm not. I just didn't like how she handled situations in the past. But this one is different. I think it was the fact that she was not making any snarky remarks really, but she was being 100% serious. Adding sarcasm to a situation when you're trying to work out an issue is not helpful. And she wasn't doing that here, which is great.
Morning.
Hey.
Carm?
I subtracted and I pushed.
Okay, you want to spell out for me what exactly you subtracted and what exactly you pushed?
See it?
Okay, that was a little snarky.
And then instead of the bucatini, we're gonna do a large raviolo.
Yolk inside?
Yolk inside. And pinch out of dust.
He approached it the wrong way by not telling her and just figuring it out himself, not letting her do it. But he's being respectful, at least in the way he's letting her know that this is gonna happen. Especially in contrast to his old boss, Joel McHale. So tired of saying his name.
Right, I'm gonna change it every day.
The cavatelli or the raviolo?
Everything. Which is just too much for them to take on right now.
Change everything every day?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
But you didn't answer my question,
And
though.
there's a DocuSign in your inbox.
Carmen,
See
okay,
that?
what does that say?
How much of this place you're gonna own?
Which I'm so happy about. Well deserved. She definitely needs
You
that.
okay?
Not needs that,
I
deserves
feel
that.
like I've been here an hour.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Have you talked to Richie yet? Because
Ibra! Donovan, you take the beef out of the fridge, please, chef.
I knew this would happen with Carmy. He had a moment of quiet reflection where you could tell he was reacting to everything that happened in a very understandable manner. The scene that comes to mind is when Sydney comes in early in the morning and brings him the coffee and they just kind of sit there. He hasn't started acting like this yet. But then once that moment of reflection's over, he goes full force, pretends like nothing happened, he deflects, he moves on, turns into a robot, basically. He literally just ignored her question about calling Richie. Oh, and he did call Richie and he apologized to her. But again, he's ready to not feel things anymore and he doesn't want to sit in that feeling anymore, so he's moving on. And the fact that he has a restaurant to run and actually does kind of need to move on is a perfect excuse for him to do that. Oh, isn't it great? Oh my God. This is, I can predict this because I am him and I'm being completely serious when I say that. But yeah, the more I've watched this show and gone over it and thought about it, and I'm Carmy. I truly am. I don't think have moments of anger and yelling like he does, and I don't get worked up in that manner. Okay. We don't need to get deep into me. Why did I pause to talk about that? Why did I just admit that to you? Okay. But all that to say that I can predict what he's gonna do in situations like this pretty accurately, and also fully understand what's going on up here for him. I'm pretty sure I know him back to front to back, aside from I didn't know all of his training, but now I do. And again, just another thing that makes sense. Makes perfect sense for him. Do I get into the Claire thing now? It feels like an apropos moment to do that. A good transition into that. I think that's why I was so surprised. I had no idea that people hated Claire. Not a clue. I thought we were all in agreement that she was great for Carmy, and we all like her. I'm so confused. I had no idea she was so divisive, but apparently she is. And there's a lot of people that don't like her. But we're seeing her through Carmy's perspective. And Carmy likes her a lot. And aside from the issues that this caused, because Carmy was unable to have a good work-life balance. He hadn't figured it out yet because he's never done it in his life before. And he actually, okay. And also the timing was just bad. But what's he gonna do? Not pursue it? Timing is not always perfect. That's real life. Okay. What was I saying? Everyone really liked Claire for Carmy. Sugar liked it. Richie liked it. Fack liked it. Sydney liked it. She was encouraging him to make it a more permanent relationship. Cicero liked it. And he said to Carmy, it's a bad idea, but I'm so happy for you. Everyone liked Claire for Carmy. So I thought we were all in agreement as an audience that we also liked Claire. I was so surprised. Like, even if it was causing issues in the workplace, that doesn't mean the relationship was bad. It just means the relationship in tandem with the timing of the work stuff was bad. The relationship's really good, and he really needs it. He needs it. He was working on himself. He was bettering himself with her, and she's a good person, and like, emotionally stable, and mature, and well-rounded. Couldn't be me. But that is what he could use. That's what he could definitely benefit from. Did I need to say anything else on that? I didn't mean to go on this rant. I'm so sorry. Which, like, I understand. I've done some research on this. I understand the argument of the manic pixie dream girl. I think, A, they're kind of doing that on purpose because we're only seeing her through Carmy's perspective. So we haven't really seen any of her struggles. But also, that type of person exists in real life. I know they're super rare, but they do exist, apparently. And also, she just doesn't really have any relevant struggles in her life right now. And then her relationship with Carmy is good. Now there's tension, so we might see some flaws in how she handles things, but in general, she's just a good person. So, I mean, that's still realistic. Just not super common. And I do like that they're showing that. It's a good contrast to a lot of the other characters in this show. I mean, I've also heard that people just want Sydney and Carmy to get together so much that obviously, if they want that, they don't want another woman in the picture. I don't really care for that to happen, but I don't know. I think this show could do it good if they wanted to do that. But I don't think that they need to. And I think it's a really good thing that this show is exhibiting a relationship between two of the main characters of the show that are straight and male and female that don't end up together. That they're just platonic. And they work really well together and have a great relationship. But oh my god, they don't have to, that doesn't mean they have to fall in love. You know? I just don't think it's necessary. They just have chemistry in a different way than what insinuates should be a romantic relationship. But apparently a lot of people don't feel that way. So we'll have to agree to disagree on that one. I talked for like 15 minutes. Whoops.
Of the place. Is that what you think mise en place means?
Good morning, team. How's everybody feeling?
Oh yeah, doesn't that mean in its place? Like everything in its place? Is this his first day back?
So when you have a sec, would you ask Chef Carmen what the fuck he did with my tables out front?
Chef Sid, would you please tell Richard that I thought I would set him up for success?
I like this. I like this.
I walked in, and it was so strange. It
Uh-huh.
looked like the person
Uh-huh.
who had done it
That's right.
previously had never left the city of Chicago.
I can leave the city of Chicago out of it.
Zero flow, no efficiency.
Chef Carmen uses power phrases because he's a baby replicant who's not self-actualized.
Richie, I apologize.
No, it's all good. I don't need your apology. Also, I respect your honesty and bravery from inside a locked vault.
You know what? I don't remember Richard apologizing for all the shit he was literally screaming at me while I was in the
Like I
fridge.
love you?
No.
What?
He was screaming that.
Out there, that's my dojo. Shit gets rearranged without my approval or consent. It creates an environment of fear.
I didn't realize that was the job of whatever his job title is.
Fucking
Out of my
Rich!
face, Carmen!
Shut the fuck up, please. Oh my god, am I finally having a stroke?
Can you? Am I having a stroke?
It's the lights.
Facts are on the way.
How many facts?
At least 2,
Tremendous.
How many are there?
8, 9.
Oh.
You got a problem, you got a question, you talk to me.
Good.
He does not exist.
What's this ass?
Those are non-negotiables. Are you not familiar with that phrase?
Stop.
It says
These are non-negotiables.
I can sense the sarcasm.
No. Not sarcasm. Snark, contempt even.
I'm trying to remember. Carmy said some real messed up shit to Richie. Richie, from what I remember, all he said was he expressed that he was mad and thought it was bad that Carmy wasn't at Mikey's funeral. Oh, he called Carmy Donna. He knew he did it as an insult. So that's probably how Carmy took it as well. Okay, so that was, he insulted him there and said some stuff about like his emotional ability and his handling of things. But then he said, I love you. He screamed, I love you. I don't think Richie needs to apologize that much. Not as much as Carmy, but Carmy apologized. But he still said things that were hurtful. It's fun that we get these scenes. So I'm kind of cool with the fact that they're not just automatically okay again.
You can get fucked.
No. You get fucked.
I'm sorry. I think you can get fucked.
No, you can get fucked.
No, please. After
No,
you.
I insist.
You get fucked. No, please.
You get fucked.
You get fucked.
Absolutely.
No,
you get fucked
you go
first,
ahead
and then
get fucked.
I insist that you get fucked, my good man.
If we want to get a star, this is what we're going to do. You two can keep talking shit, but this is what we have to do. You don't think I can do it?
I think you've managed in a miraculous way to make this about yourself, and
Being an
Fucking
asshole, but that's
policies without
normal
any
process.
The vibe's weird.
You're such a fucking
bitch.
bitch.
I know, sweetheart. Don't be scared.
Why are you guys always so mad?
Don't be scared! Oh,
Open your mouth.
Yeah?
Good.
what's happening?
Sorry, Ted.
Oh, sorry,
The
Tim.
lights
That's a
are
real
also...
rough.
I
A
apologize
lot.
to you. I apologize, Richie. I apologize.
I loved that. This is a brand new restaurant. The lights should not be having an issue this early on if they were done properly.
And what's with the menu change? Every day Jeffrey Ballet?
Yes, every day, Tina.
Is that
Jeffrey Ballet! His name he just gets more and more attitude. I love it.
We have to remember a whole menu every day.
What, you can't learn a new menu every
Stick
day?
up for yourself. You can...
Maybe start with like once a week? Once a month?
Crazy.
Not crazy. I'm not
Every
crazy.
I'm
day?
not saying you're crazy, Bear.
Ask Claire if he's crazy.
Oh. He knew he shouldn't have said that. It came out and then he's like, oh shit. At least he regretted it.
I saw Claire, Bear.
What?
What?
Where? Ted?
You guys are
Hey,
yelling down-
Ted? Go.
It's all good.
It's all good?
Yeah, like you. Well,
How could it possibly be all good?
I feel like Carmy's gonna start targeting him, letting his anger out on him.
you're not
Oh no.
good with her, Carm.
Okay.
Like, it's not it right now. Like,
Stop talking.
Carm, if good is right here, you know, you're there.
that's above.
That would mean I am good.
I'm on a lap.
The way he said that.
he was gonna tell us what he said to Claire?
Has anybody checked in on Marcus yet, or
Why are you brushing past this now? Just uncomfy?
I said that I thought it was all a waste of time. Because I am who I am.
I am who I am. Sugar's look on that part. It's just like shared trauma, like she understood, but she was sad about it.
Daniela quit, and Connor, and Joey, and Amy.
Isn't that everyone?
They didn't want to work in a
quote, dysfunctional kitchen.
Show me a functional one.
Turn it up.
What is it now?
None ya.
What's none?
None your fucking business.
Gary, are you good for class?
What class?
Psalm class. Stop saying the same shit as me. You stop saying the same shit as me.
I come too?
No.
You don't like wine, sweetie.
Aren't you allergic to grapes?
Obviously.
How are you gonna taste the wine?
Obviously?
Oh,
so much is going on. Fuck!
What is that?
It's not for this, huh?
Okay.
That's fine.
It's what? Not for this client? Uh-oh. He's doing some sneaky shit with that business. That's not good.
It's 9 courses, so $175 plus tip.
Thank you. Fine.
Good. Richie?
Don't.
You can say it.
No.
Per person? Damn.
Fucking Francie Fack just made a resi.
She really wanted to come in.
Oh, she wanted to come?
She was psyched though.
Oh, she was psyched. She can fuck.
I want to know what happened there.
I can't with you.
Oh. I just got so happy.
Nobody has to say anything. I just want to work. Just want to be here with y'all and not think about it for a second. Cool?
We got about 8 hours of service.
Chef.
Jeff!
8 hours until service? How long is their shift? Is it like a 12-hour shift? Jesus Christ.
Look, I know that list probably looks crazy.
Not to me.
Some of us here, we probably know how you're feeling. You know, instead of not dealing with it, try to,
Is that what you did?
No. No.
But that's why he knows.
If you need anything, I'm here.
I'm so glad he did the mature thing and, like, actually went to talk to Marcus about that.
I was here when she died.
And I feel terrible.
No, I mean that as a good thing. And I need you to do something for me.
Name it.
Take us there, Bear.
I can't. Ugh. The emotional stakes are just like through the roof for me right now. You say one thing, you do one little thing, it's gonna set me off. I think it's just because we're so like deep into this show and so invested in all these characters that it's easy to be quick to emotion at this point, and now I'm trying to deflect with humor. Okay. I love this comedy. I'm having so much fun with this comedy TV show. I was looking up information on this season, and luckily I haven't spoiled myself yet, but a lot of these article titles, like this one that I'm looking at right now, says The Bear Season 3 finale left us with many questions. A lot of the titles are like that. Good to know. Good to know that I'm gonna feel like that when I get to the end of the season. Everything's gonna be up in the air. Good. Love when that happens. God, we ended on such a heavy note there. How do I flip this around? Oh my god, in general, those were a harsh first 2 episodes. So emotionally all over the place. That was a lot to take in. That was only 2 episodes to take in. Well, God, that first episode was wild. I can't believe they did that. I made a joke about the structure, and then they actually did it. Amazing. I think I need a little more levity somehow. I don't know how I want it. And I don't know how we're gonna get it. Because I'm pretty sure the Richie-Carmy conflict goes on for a while. And Carmy and Claire are not okay. And Carmy's making this whole new regimen that's gonna probably make a lot of things not okay for a while. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a genuinely stressful season. But not in a good way. As much as I can say there is a good stressful way. I feel like season 1 was very stressful, but there was a lot of hope and aspiration to it. I guess what I'm saying is there's not a lot of hope and aspiration right now. I think as we all understand that this probably isn't going to go well. But Carmy's not in a place to be convinced otherwise right now. So basically, like, the only way out is through right now. And we just kind of got to let him go through the motions and deal with this, even though he's pretending like he's not dealing with it. But in a way, that's him dealing with it. Because he's It's not like he's acting perfectly normal right now. But hopefully something gives him a wake-up call. And like, okay, I'm trying to emotionally prepare myself, but I wasn't ready for those 2 episodes, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do with the rest. But I'm so excited to watch them. I cannot express how much I love this show, and I'm excited to see how they deal with it, what seems like is going to be a different tone this season. So anyway, that is going to be it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I got a little real there. Again, don't forget to check out my Patreon if you want to see extended versions of my reactions on here. Like and subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!